Okay, guys, so for those of you that are missing someone you once loved or thinking about someone from the past or anything like that, then this reading could be for you. We are going to dive into the trusty tea leaves, this time using the agate pile, and pick up baseline energies for you. The energies that could come out or that come out could describe people you're dealing with, situations you're in, places you're at, whatever it is. If it resonates for you, there could be something in the message for you. So those of us that are thinking about past loves, what do we got? What do we got? Thank you so much, Spirit Guides and Angels, my mother and father, ancestors, and loved ones. This is about our past loves. Past loves. Those of us thinking about our past loves. Past loves, past loves. What are you doing now? What do you want to say? What you got for me, baby? What's popping off? Quite a bit. Okay. All right, so here, a bit hard. It's a little bit hard. Okay, so pretty much everything was up in the up and up in the open. I don't get like everything was pretty much on the surface. There wasn't a lot of hidden secrets or any kind of thing like that with this past love, particularly. Okay, but there were ups and downs, and some of us may have had a few more downs than we had ups, and some of us may have had some wonky sideways action. Okay, so the first thing that I've got here is the torch. The torch is upside down. So it could mean that you're having difficulty. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. You may be trying to make sense of a past love, sense of a connection, sense of something that you had with someone. You may be, trying to gain some sort of understanding, but you're having difficulty with it because it's coming in, in reverse. So this could be like, you're wondering, does this person think about me? Do they still hold a torch for me? Would they possibly want another chance? Would they be, those could be some of the questions that are on your mind. And you're just unsure. You just don't know. You just don't know because, maybe you haven't spoken to them. Maybe you haven't shared what you want to with them. Maybe you haven't told them. Others of you, we have a wall. It is coming in upside down. So misunderstandings. This would be that's coming in upside down. It would be like a restriction, something being withheld. But this is understanding. So I feel like this is you gain some understanding. It's like you may have had difficulty gaining understanding. What did this connection mean? What was it? Why was it meant to be so difficult? Look at that wall. Why did it possibly even build a wall between us? Did it build a wall between us? Was it over misunderstanding? Is it something that you now see? Maybe something you didn't see in the past, but you see now. Or maybe something that, you didn't understand in the past, but you do now. Or you're thinking about it now. You're like, okay, what did I miss with this one? Right? So you're thinking about it now. Okay, here. So next we have the coins. Money will be coming to you. It says, and I feel like this is what this is saying is this particular person, you really valued them. You invested a lot in this relationship. You invested a lot of time, energy, and possibly even money into this relationship. And you're just unclear what the hell happened. Maybe this person just up and walked away, right? I don't know, but what the hell happened? We have the shield coming in sideways, so, and it's directed this way, so it may have been like indicating that it really come in, like they walked away, really, cut you. It hit you right in the heart, like stabbed you right in the heart, because the shield has this point, and it's coming at you. It's coming this way, so it's coming right at you, that point. This says you need to defend yourself. You didn't have time to defend yourself. The energy that's coming here is like you didn't have time to defend yourself. They just walked away, left you like, what? Why? What happened? What I do? I don't understand, right? And then this wall. You may have put up a wall after this person walked away, after this relationship ended, after they walked away. I don't really know, but you may have put up a wall. Okay, so next we have the cup coming in. It says you should accept valid criticism. Or maybe you were too stubborn. I don't know. Maybe you criticized too much. Maybe you were too demanding or something. You should accept valid criticism. Maybe you blew up every time this person tried to talk to you. Maybe they tried to share something with you or something, and maybe you lost your temper or you blew up. Not saying you did, just the energies I'm picking up. So, you can take them or leave them. But you should accept valid criticism. So I feel like this is saying that you have something here, you have some responsibility to accept. There is something here that you did. Maybe you didn't see it then. Maybe you still don't understand, but maybe that's why you need this moment of reflection to help you understand, so that it can help you possibly in your future romances, your future relationships. Yeah. Underneath the torch, the spiritual development, the understanding, all of that, we have the not unsuccessful plans. So yeah, they just walked away. It's like, this isn't working for me. This isn't working. Everything's tied up, everything's tense, everything's crazy. I just can't do this. This may have even left you in knots, right? It left you in knots, just not understanding. Underneath the wall, misunderstanding, we have the lion coming in. It says it's time to act. So telling me that, it's time for you to take charge. It's time for you to step into yourself and step into that place of acknowledgement and acceptance for your role. This is about your role. What was your role? And I'm sorry, don't shoot the messenger. It's the energies that are coming out. This is the lion itself. Time to act. What was your role? What role did you play in this breakup? This is the reflection. This is the like the answer that you seek, or the information that is needed, possibly to help you through this time, so you can move forward and maybe love again, possibly. Money will be coming to you. Some of you, you may actually get money, but as I was saying, the energies that were coming out, you really valued this. You really invested, okay? It may have happened in April. We have a month. So it may have happened in April, or April is a significant time. You may have gotten married in April, something like that, but April could definitely be a very significant time for the two of you. You and your partner, you and this person that you are missing, this past love that you are now reminiscing about. You're having all these moments of reflection and nostalgia about, we're in the Scorpio season, so this is what we're doing. This is the reading today. Okay, so those are the baseline energies. If those are resonating for you or with you, there may be more here for you. So let's see. Let's dive in. Where do we want to go? Okay. So they want to go to Alice in Wonderland. These are the Alice in Wonderland. No, sir. You wait a minute. You guys know who that is. Yeah, the Alice in Wonderland. So we'll see. What do you want to tell them? Now, this is like this person is speaking to you, okay? This person is speaking to you. You're speaking to you. This is reflection. So what do they want to say? What messages do they have? Okay. Number 32 reduces to a 5. 5s are about change. It feels like they're telling you, things need to change. You need to change, or things need to change. It says belong to your own dream. Create your own life. I feel like they were saying that they had to go off. They had to leave. They had to walk away because they were just, the life they were living, it wasn't their dream. It just wasn't what they had for, dreamed for themselves, envisioned for themselves. They needed a change. It just wasn't working, and it could be because maybe, just maybe, you were very stubborn and you weren't changing. That energy did come out. Accepting valid criticism, accepting your role, accepting your part. It takes two to tango, two to make or break. Two, two, two. That means you play a role, they play a role. You have half the responsibility, half and half. Belong to your own dream. Go in, reminisce, you know, but they had to change. They needed a change. Things, if you're reminiscing and you're wanting a new chance with this person, they could also be saying that, you know, maybe, but you got to change. Something's got to change. Something's got to give. It just isn't working for me the way that, you know, I hoped. It just not. Number 10 is about endings, and it's also about new beginnings. So this could be saying, you know, there's a chance. Follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. You will know what's best for you. Really do a good intake of yourself. Do a good intake of the role that you played in your relationship. You know, what was your part? Often we get so caught up into, you know, our relationships on what's being done to us, you know, that we forget that we're playing a part too. You know, in my own marriage, a little personal, but in my own marriage, that you know, it was a long marriage. There was betrayal, and there was so much betrayal that it ultimately left me to where when the moment come that my ex tried to love me, I couldn't. There was no room. I couldn't let my guard down enough to be loved. There was no trust. There was nothing more to give. So, you know, that was the role I was playing, and that was something that I had to see, but I couldn't see it, you know, during the marriage. I couldn't see it in that moment, you know. That was one that I had to leave behind. It wasn't until later that I would gain the insight of my own role, you know, the part that I played. And it was then that I would start, moving forward and accepting my part, accepting that I did things too. Sometimes it's a matter of looking at ourselves. Okay, so this came in reverse, number 21, the right way. Learning to create what you desire. There's messages here, so it's like messages were construed, messages weren't clear. Maybe they tried to tell you, right? They tried to tell you. Maybe you just weren't listening. Maybe you were caught up so much into what you wanted for yourself that you just weren't hearing them. You just weren't listening. You couldn't hear what they were saying. You couldn't see that they were losing their love, that they were losing their strength, their power, their trust, that they were losing all of that for you. Yep. Things had to change. They had to walk away. Things just weren't clear. You just didn't see. You were, I'm sorry, don't shoot the messenger. It seems like you were the one that was caught up in your desires, and you just weren't seeing your loved one. You just didn't see them then. Now, here you are, you know, possibly a year, 10 years, 5 years, whatever it may be. Where did I go wrong? Nostalgia, reminiscing. Numbers about that contract. Number 6, choices, feeling blocked, restrained. They may have blocked you. They may have blocked you, and unfortunately, like I was saying, sometimes we don't recognize our part. Sometimes we're so involved in everything that we just don't see. Sometimes we're so lost in the pain and the suffering and the grief of it all, whatever it may be for you, that we just don't see. You had a choice. You had a choice. I would be willing to bet that this person gave you a choice long before they walked away. And you didn't see it. You ignored it. And now, you're the one sitting there feeling like the one that was betrayed, the one feeling blocked, the one feeling restrained, left behind, unloved. Have to accept our part. We have number 41, that's 2 fives. Fives are about change, conflict, challenges, chance, taking risks, travel, movement. It's time to change. It's time to change. It's time for, you to see your role, see your part. Number 41, forget who you are. Conditioning falls away. Memory no longer defines you. This, memory no longer defines you. You could be remembering things differently. You could be remembering things as you want to, right? I mean, we're talking about a difficult situation here. We're talking about, acceptance, accepting one's role, one's part in a failed relationship. I'm sorry. So underneath number 32, belong to your own dream, create your own desire. It has number 3, follow the white rabbit. Curiosity meets opportunity. That means the time is now. Okay, so the reason that you are going through this is so that you can reflect, so that you can see your role, so that you can see the part you played, so that when, love comes back, or even if this person comes back for you, you have changed. You have seen the light. You have seen your part, your role. You've accepted it. You've acknowledged it. You've taken full responsibility, right? And you're ready to build something new. You're ready to go again. Number 3 is the Empress energy. You're ready. You're ready, right? That's what this has been about, is preparing you to be ready to live the union or a life with someone that is more true and more secure, and one where you're aware, and one where you are aware of your own yes. You're aware. Okay, now these two kind of smacked heads, so just pointing that out. Number 28, nonsense. It's time to talk sense. We got time to take action, time to follow the white rabbit, curiosity and opportunity is coming. Nonsense, it's time to take sense coming out, or talk sense coming out. Right underneath, follow your own good advice. Maybe this is a matter of you expressing yourself, expressing your role, expressing your part, so that this person clearly sees that you see your role. Queen of Hearts, expressing your heart, being real, being true, accepting responsibility, right? Talking sensibly, accepting responsibility for your role. Number 29 coming in under the right way, which was in reverse. Number 21 is, or 29, that reduces to 11, which is the soul path number. So this is a lesson. This is a lesson in life for you. This is a lesson in love. This is a lesson in love. It's mostly about possibly about why do people, why do I lose in love? Why am I losing in love? I'm not saying it is. I'm just saying that's the energy I'm picking up. Like, why am I losing in love? Well, because you're not seeing your role. You're not seeing your part. You're not seeing the things you're doing to add or bring conflict to the situation, to help or hinder, to hurt or assist, whatever it may be. You're not seeing that. You're only seeing the other person. Find the lesson, discover the purpose in a situation, trust that you're learning. It's to help you learn. This is to, so that you learn to do it the right way, so that you learn that, your person is a person. They're a person. They have feelings just like you. They feel, they breathe, they do all that just like you. Just like you. Okay? Just like you. Just like you, they had a choice. Just like you, they had, feelings. Just like you, they had changes. They went through changes. They were going through shit. you know? Okay. Number 6. Underneath that, we have number 43. Reduces to a chariot energy. Number 7. So taking direction, making movement. Time to go. Manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of conditions. This is telling you you do have a choice. You can see things in a positive way, or you can see them in a negative way, right? You can see them negatively and say, oh, this did this to me, and or you can see it in a more positive way. Well, this happened, but it showed me something that I needed to see. It showed me something, right? It showed me that I have the choice to create a happy life, a happy relationship, or a terrible one. I have a choice in what develops. I have a choice in this relationship. I have a part. I have a role I play in this relationship. And now it's time for me to take action. It's time for me to take action in what I have learned and begin to apply the lesson. Pardon me. Apply the lesson. Number 41, forget who you are. We have nature, communication, flower energies, fairy energies, and elemental messengers. Another 10. We got 5s and 10s all over the board. Change, new beginnings, endings. All happening simultaneously. With change comes the end to a new begin. Right? So, you could be receiving messages. You guys could start communicating in the end, because once you get insight of your role, that purple, once you see the role that you have played, it opens up the lines of communication. It opens up the possibilities again. It opens up messages. All right, let's see. Okay. So we are going to dive into these. These are the messages of love oracles for those in separation. We're going to see what direct messages your person has for you, the person you're thinking about, the person that you are being nostalgic about, the person you are missing. Direct messages, please. This is a soul contract. Wow. This could be, actually, this could spark off again. If you want it to, it could. It's your choice. Are you willing to take the action? Are you willing to accept the role that you played in the demise of the relationship so that you can bring it back together? It's a soul contract. The lessons I learned from us will never be forgotten. Look at that. This is an opportunity for you to learn and never forget, so that it improves your relationship. Some of you missed opportunity. I didn't act when I should have. And that's what they want you to know. You didn't do anything. You didn't change. You didn't accept. You didn't, you should have. So some of you, I feel like they're saying, no, there's no chance. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. There's no chance. We have in the center here, we have the coins, the value you really valued, invested. We have value coming in. We have too many differences. Too many differences in what you value, the things that are important to you, the way that you love, the things that you possess, care about. Just too many differences. Some of you, unfortunately, it's just a no. Okay, next, under choices and movement, we have responsibilities. I have to take care of my financial and emotional needs. So some of you, they're saying, yeah, I got to take care of me first. I can't think about it. I just can't. I can't do it right now. I got to think of me first. I have responsibilities that need to be tended to. I don't have time right now. I'm sorry. And some of you, absence. I feel like a part of me is missing without you. So this is right on the other side of the soul contract. I do feel like some of you, definitely you do have a chance because they are missing you too. They're missing you just as much as you are missing them. So I do feel like that, you know, you will be coming back together. Okay. We have overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. Okay. So, this is for those of you, I feel like that they're saying, you know, no, I just can't do it anymore. It's just too exhausting. I'm sorry, it's just too exhausting. I just can't. Okay. Sabotage is on the bottom. I messed up the good things in my life sometimes. This could be for some of you, them realizing their part too, realizing that they made mistakes as well, but they're still just, it just can't happen for some of us. Okay. All right. So I'm going to get you a couple love oracles, and we're going to, no, not love oracles. I said soulmates. Okay, so we're going to get a couple of these soulmate messages, and that's going to conclude the reading. Apologize for the disruption. Life gets in the way sometimes. Okay, that one flipped over if you saw that. Okay, so we got 3 here for you. These are messages from soulmates, so hopefully they will help. It says, you are always in my heart like a glowing ocean light, a shimmering star in heaven. Love is a golden memory, drifting through space like autumn leaves, recollections of loving days and nights, a time of nostalgia. Remember the good times. Embrace those moments. Sometimes, you know, we're just not meant to go back. Sometimes we are. You are a beautiful and sensitive soul. Love's objective is to help you remember who you truly are, an eternal being of light on a path to ever greater love. This is preparing you for something else. It's just not meant for you, okay? And then last but not least, love generates love. You will receive positive confirmation of this in the next few days. Keep on loving, and you will keep on receiving ever greater blessings in return. I think this is for those of you that there is a chance. There is a chance. You just have to accept your place, your role, but there is a chance. All right. Until next time, take great care of yourselves. I hope this helped you. And as always, may love and kindness boomerang back to you. Bye-bye.